So my question is, would GOP leadership suddenly treat a new Hunter Biden special counsel as fair and objective, or would he be treated like special counsel Jack Smith?
They're weaponized Department of Justice. They go after Trump, and they're using the Department of Justice and Jack Smith to go after Trump with these indictments, hoping to slow him down.
So, Diane Canada, would there really be a big difference if a special counsel was appointed?
We were talking about this earlier. It's like, is there such a thing as an objective special counsel? We would love to think so. I would love to think that someone could maintain that integrity and not be Team Trump or Team Biden or whatever. But I don't know. I mean, the answer to that is probably not.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, look, I had on this show a former Trump DOJ official who worked with Jack Smith a lot and said to me, quote, "I think he's center right," he said to me, in terms of his politics. And I thought, well, that's interesting. And this is a guy who was saying he thinks he's, a straight shooter, good guy, et cetera. Now, I'm sure you can have people who disagree, but my point is, like, there is no one. Meaning, Jack Smith is pretty close.
Yeah.
The one thing they got in him, his wife made a film about Obama, Michelle Obama. And it's like, okay, now we're, now it's the wife and the standard.
We need to get back as a country, as in America, where people can have an opinion that's way to the left, like many of mine are, or way to the right, like many of mine are. And I can still be a decent judge or lawyer or prosecutor or journalist and do my job within the facts. What happened to that?
I know.
Why do we have to
I'll bet Rachel's got an answer.
Well, I think that sounds so
Oh, stop it. You're mocking me.
That's so beautiful. I would hope for the same thing, but I just think that we've gotten to a point where we see this in politics and we see this with politicians, that people are exactly the way that you just painted them out to be. They're either this way or they're that way. And I think that we've lost hope that we can get to a point where we can find somebody who is bipartisan, who's actually executing the duties and responsibility.
I have an old friend named Jesse Jackson who would say, keep hope alive.
Is it unfair, Diane, to say that the election of Donald Trump exacerbated that?
No, I wouldn't say that's unfair.
Because I do think that it's become bananas since Trump was elected. I mean, it's a different world.
It is a different world.
Now, who's to blame, I guess, depends on who you ask. But this is a new ballgame with regard to the level of the... I can't do legal analysis anymore without getting accused of, well, he's just saying that because he's a partisan. He wants, I'll make a comment that is pro-police or defending something about Hunter Biden, and it's immediately, he's this or he's that.
I have a theory on this.
Which is?
It's extremely profitable. The rivalry
it is
extremely profitable. They're playing us, the American people, I think, on both sides.
But it's not equal. It's not always equal. I try to be very careful in isolating issues and not just saying, well, everyone on both sides does everything. I try and be very specific when I've got a critique, which is why we're going to have specific critiques coming up.
Well, the left tries to do the right thing or pretend that they're so highbrow that they're doing the right thing, and the right doesn't give a crap. They basically just want to win, and it doesn't matter what you do to win. Just win, baby, as the owner of the Oakland A's used to say.
But it's interesting.
Trump
says just the opposite, right? Trump is always talking about how the Democrats are better at this. than we are.
No. The Democrats are horrible at this. And my old friend Roger Ailes, who literally created the cornerstone for what all right politicians now do, created that atmosphere where we have to talk to angry white guys because we have an argument. And that's where all of this kind of came from. And by the way, then the left went the other way, and they just talked to their audience. And you're right, that's polarizing, and it's not good.
Everyone stick around. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.